Narrowly escaping a frozen death in that desert, I made my way back to Poseidon and found a berth on a homeward ship. Caught in a terrible storm, we seemed to find salvation in an unexpected signal light. Steering toward it, we soon learned it was false, placed by the denizens to lure ships to their doom on the jagged reefs. They plundered the cargoes and abandoned the crews and passengers to the icy waves. I was the only survivor.
The breakers roar on Wow, the Weckers. Wow, what a beautiful song. It's so powerful. Like the lyrics are, it's a very powerful song. The lyrics are very meaningful. It just reminds me of, you know, they were just like traveling along in the ship thinking that everything was okay, and they thought they could trust, and then it turns out that he couldn't trust at all, that they turned out to you know, it just reminds me of, like, it kind of reminds me of the last couple of years at my job before I went on medical leave. And, you know, it's where I thought that I was fitting in. I was working really hard. I was putting in all my effort. I was trying to be as magical, you know, as possible in the position that I had. And I was working really, really hard, but because of certain conditions, because of my back, and I had pains, and I couldn't, you know, I had to call out sick a lot, and because I'm not the type of person that, you know, that sucks up, and I'm not the type of person that I believe in things, and I stand up for what I feel is right, and I stand up for myself. I got targeted, and what I thought was going to be a beautiful, magical place to work, it turned out that it wasn't. It wasn't so magical as you might think. It's a magical place to go to, but definitely not a magical place to work at. And there, they want the employees to turn against each other. And so if I did anything, and because of jealousy, people would talk about me and were spreading rumors and spreading lies, and the title that I had was removed. They removed that title. And now I'm like, you know, I don't want to go back. I've seen the truth of what that place is really like. And I'm like, you know what, I'm too good of a person. I'm not going to let that place steal my joy and steal the magic that's within me. So that's what this song, it touched me like that. The way this song comes across is so beautiful. The way that Getty sings it, and Neil with his writing skills is just amazing. And I can't believe this is their final album, right? This is their last album that they created. Just, you know, just knowing that this was their last album. This was such a powerful album so far. I haven't heard all the songs yet, but I'm getting there week by week. And so far, this has been, if you guys can agree with me or not, I feel like this is one of their most powerful albums. I can't believe it's their last one. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are as emotional as I am, probably even more so, because you heard all these songs over years, and I've only heard these songs it's been a year now, I think, almost a year, since I first started listening to, or making these reaction videos to Rush. But wow, how much more powerful, you know, this must have been for you guys, such a shock to say that's it, no more. And for all of you guys out there who actually was able to see them live and perform live, how much more powerful this must be for you guys to try to get through. And I know it's probably, maybe it's a hard album for some of you guys to listen to because of that knowledge. That being said, I hope you guys are all doing well. And I'm hanging in there. Every day is a struggle. It's a new struggle. Every week I feel is a new struggle. Just as I get over one hurdle, another hurdle comes up. But this song, to me, if you guys have anything you want to share of how this song may have affected you, how you can relate, how you relate to it, where you feel like that something was going good, and you were rejected by friends, you're rejected by family, you're rejected by fellow employees, you know, people who you thought were on your side, people who you thought had your back, And then it turns out that they don't. And they're so quick to turn on you. And I know this from experience. I've been wrongfully accused. I've been wrongfully attacked. And all I'm trying to do is, I just want to go to work, do my job the best damn way I can, and just clock out and go home so I can enjoy the rest of my life, because my life does not revolve around my job. My life revolves around my family and my pets and my home and my security and my sanctuary. So anyways, guys, I love you, and let's continue on this journey.